Well, I'm not saying anything, but it's still actually raining here in Cottlandby. I just can't believe it. See, even in the real world, the sun has come out to some extent. Welcome to episode 30. Yes, episode 30, Titanic exploration. Wrong block. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, a little bit of a fib going on there because we're not actually going to explore the Titanic, as in the shipwreck. Yeah.
The next station is Utopia Central. Access only for the Utopia complex. Change here for the City Line.
In fact, truth be known, we're not actually going to look at anything like a shipwreck. It's not even anything like a shipwreck. It's actually a hotel underwater.
The next station is the SWASH. Change here for the City Line. Alight here for the Cottlandby Tourist Resort.
And as we travel through these beautiful, beautiful stations, this one in particular, the SWASH, is a lovely station. Above ground, it's a wonderful piece of architecture. Well worth a visit at some point, and we're nearly there, prepared to go into the glass tunnel.
This is a Central Line train to Sandy Shores. The next station is Titanic Hotel. Alight here for access to the Titanic Hotel only.
I mean, it's pretty awesome. Yeah. So here we are. This is the Titanic Hotel. It's named, well, it was originally going to be a kind of hotel with part of it that looked like the Titanic. But my ambition was beyond my abilities, so it just turned into an underwater hotel. However, quite impressive, if I must say. And we're going to have a look around it now. It's not entirely finished, as you'll see in a second, but it is nonetheless underwater, and it is a hotel. This was before they did all the kind of fish and sea updates years and years ago. I actually built this a long time ago. So as you come into this very grande, very open lobby area, this is designed to be kind of like a bar. A lot of nice restaurants have kind of large bar kind of seating areas in their lobbies as you come in. Obviously there's no seats because Cottlandby is an unfurnished city, so there are no chairs or tables or anything like that, and you got like a little back office space there for the front desk. As we go in, it's on 4 levels technically. There is like a sub layer as well. Not a massive amount of rooms, and they are all kind of on this kind of left hand side. Let's go ahead and have a look at one. So, you know, bog standard kind of slice of a hotel room with a window looking out into the ocean, underneath the ocean. Pretty good, pretty nice. And yeah, it's got this kind of underwatery, corally kind of block that I've used on it all, as a combination of that and smoothed block as well. We'll go down to the end, you'll see what I mean. This kind of first level, it kind of just stops. This white wall there is where it was designed to be expanded out. So let's just have a look at it here. Underwater, all of it is underwater. There is another entrance, I'll show you that in a second, which comes from the Royal Palm Sand Hotel, whatever I've called that. And the idea was it was going to be shaped like the Titanic, and it was going to have like the funnels sticking up above the water. But it never got that far. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll actually build the bow at some point. But we're not there yet. As you can see, quite a few rooms, and they all look out. It's not that deep underwater. Let's go over to the other side. You'll see what I mean. But I've put some lights down there as well. So because before, when you looked out the rooms, you just saw like nothing. It was just dark. So you might as well have been in a room with no window. It's not that far under the water, and yeah, it's nice though, isn't it? Look at that. It's just a very nice structure that took me a long time to build. Because I had to build it, then empty the water, then finish building it, then empty the water. There's like a conference room as well down at the bottom, and we'll have a look at that in a second. However, back onto dry land, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, what's the 3D printer been printing this week? Well, ta-da! It is a fully functional phone stand thing. Look at it. It's amazing. Every single part on that has been done by the printer individually. All the screws, the bolts, the nuts, everything. So I'm going to use that clamp and stand to film it printing something next week. Right, let's have a look at this top entrance then from the Royal Palms, Sandy Shores Palms Hotel. I can't remember what I've called it. I'll have a look in a minute. You can go along this gantry here onto like a pier. The pier I am going to extend out into the sea. I've got a few plans for this touristy part because I'm back on this touristy part at the minute because I'm building that big gold structure in a moment to solve the riddle diddle diddle. More on that in a sec too. Yeah, you just come down and you pass the station here and then you're back into the main lobby area. Now, I know the other thing you'd be wondering is what's been going on in the world of Duplo? Well, actually nothing this week because I had to waste my time sorting this out. Look at that. Home-style crispy chicken. I'm looking forward to eating that when I get home. No, it turned out to be a Big Tasty. How do you put a Big Tasty in a chicken box? Ridiculous. It took me about an hour to return that through the drive-thru. So I never got time to do any Duplo. But I did get my crispy chicken thing in the end, which was very nice. But then when I got it, I wanted a Big Tasty. So, yeah. Other fast food vendors are available and probably ones that get your order accurate more often. This is the downstairs conferencey roomy section. As you can see, it's got, I don't know why, it's got this kind of bent glass there, kind of angled glass. But again, this is where you might have like your weddings or your bar mitzvahs and stuff like that. So you come down here and you can enjoy yourself. Here and look at the fishes while you have a mocktail and celebrate whatever you're celebrating. The whole area down here again can be extended and expanded and probably will be at some point. Let's go up and let's check out some more rooms. Standard room size, but there are some bigger ones, there are some smaller ones. That's just a random bit of like ocean there sticking in, which is quite nice really. That doesn't attract many fish around here though, which is surprising. Maybe I should have kind of gone for more of an aquarium feel and like put some fish tanks in. Maybe. Yeah, you've got these standard size rooms that look out into the ocean. There are some bigger ones. We'll have a look at some bigger ones in a sec. There's also a very special room in the hotel which has what I like to call the Titanic experience. Now the Titanic obviously was a ship that sank. If you've never heard of the Titanic, then have you just arrived from a different planet? It's the most famous ship ever to sink. Bit of a disaster, hit an iceberg, whoopsie daisy, and a lot of people died. But hindsight's a great thing. People say, they should have gone to the iceberg, or they should have furnished a raft out of all the materials on the boat. Whatever, you weren't there. It ended badly, and it sank. This is a slightly bigger room here. As you can see, it goes down to the end, kind of juts out a bit at the end there. Right, before I show you the Titanic simulator, which I've never actually tried, let's just go back to the other project I've been doing this week, which is the gold building. Well, it's actually gold, emerald and diamond now, because I'm using gold, emerald and diamond to build this building. It's looking pretty horrible, if I'm honest. It's just grotesque, isn't it? It's gold, solid gold floors with diamonds and emeralds as like the supporting separating structures. It's going to have about 15 rooms in total, and a glass walkway to take you over to it. It's going to have a roof on top which has got grass and some trees. It's a tropical roof, and it's going to be the more luxurious hotel on the strip, which I'm sure would attract someone, not me. Not very nice, but there you go. I assume it'll have like a gold toilet and stuff in the rooms as well, which may appeal to some people over porcelain. Right, so let's go and experience the Titanic simulator. So let's just close that door, and I think it's this room. Yes, it is. There we are. So this is a larger room, isn't it? Oh, there's a squid out there. Let's see what the Titanic experience is. There's a sign here. Titanic Simulator. Press to start. Okay, let's press to start. Oh dear. Oh, right, okay. When it says a Titanic Simulator, I think I know what it means. It's just going to flood the room, which is not good. Oh dear. No. There's just water everywhere now. This isn't good at all. This is just going bad. Can you stop it? No, you can't stop it. It's just flooding. It's going to flood the whole hotel and me included. I need to like block this up or do something with it because I don't. It's just going to flood the whole hotel and me as well. And now there's a squid in here, and this is not good because the squid's angry and he's going to hurt me, and he's looking at me and he doesn't like it very much. And I'm going to have to get a sword out and kill this squid or I'm in big trouble. Now I've got ink all over myself. Ah, great. Okay, next time on Cottlandby, Minecraft City. After I've sponged up the mess in the hotel, we are going to be looking more at the touristy resorts. So maybe we'll finish off that building there. A lot of work on the gold building, I think, is an absolute certainty, because we need to fix this riddle or find this riddle and parts of the sands, as it said. I can't remember. Have a look at that video if you want. And I'm going to start on something else as well. I need to go back and finish that Pyramid Casino and the red and blue and green building area, but I think I'm going to start work on the Burj Cottlandby, which is going to be a homage or a copy of the Burj Khalifa, a very slimmed down version of it, which is going to go near the shopping mall, and that's going to tie in with the shopping mall renovation and updates. It's going to go here. If you've liked this video, click like, and if you really liked it, click subscribe and ding that bell, and I'll see you next week.